Welcome one and all, whoever may be watching this. This will be the excavation of Hobbs Barrow. I'm pretty sure this is part 11, but I forgot to check where I was up to. I am still sick, getting kind of better, but still not great at the same time. So let's go. Normally I would give myself a day or two off if I could, if I was sick, but I'm really enjoying this game and I just don't want to leave it for too long because otherwise I'll sort of forget what was going on, and yeah, I'm just enjoying things too much to stop now.
The vision returns.
I come bearing gifts.
Freshly baked gifts?
Yes. 3 of Mrs. de Plancy's famous Bakewell puddings.
You are an amusing creature, Thomasina.
What do you mean?
You must think me a scoundrel of the highest order for asking you to undertake such folly. Of course I would have lent you my men either way. I merely desired an excuse to share a cake with you.
Lord Panswick.
I take no pleasure in watching you scurry about Bewley to fulfill my every whim. Or do I?
I do not find this amusing in the slightest. You have no idea what I had to go through to get these for you.
Oh, I do. And that's what I admire about you. Tenacity. Even in the face of something you know to be absurd. You don't give up, do you?
Never. Though in this case I ought to have.
Now then, will you share one of these tempting confections with me?
I'm gonna flat out say no thank you. This dude creeps me out.
No, thank you.
You disappoint me. It would seem you don't find the rain quite as romantic as I do. Still, my word is my bond. Come with me to the chapel. I shall inform the chaps of their duties.
Thank you.
I personally love the rain, I just want to put that out there.
Chaps, listen up. You're to assist Miss Bateman's excavation tomorrow. What time, Miss Bateman?
Early morning, if you don't mind.
We'll be there whenever you need us, miss.
Hobbs Barrow. On the Bryden estate, if I'm not mistaken.
We'll be there.
Take your tools with you. Miss Bateman will need every assistance we can provide her with.
It's no bother.
Splendid.
Thank you, lads.
Now, if you'll excuse me, I'll see you later, my dear.
Thank you, Lord Panswick.
We're finishing up here, miss. See you tomorrow morning, all right?
Certainly. I appreciate your help. Well, that's a relief to have my crew assembled for tomorrow. Hey, boy. I fear Miss Fenchurch might come at me with her pots and pans. It's best I stay out here. I'll let the lads finish up their work.
I just wasn't sure if it was a case of follow the dog again. So my best guess is that this is going to finish the day. I can't really think of anything more that I need to do except maybe something to do with fixing the bow. But again, I've not run into any animals. Aside from the goat, I guess.
There's nothing else I wish to discuss at the moment. Hello again, Mr. Shoulder.
Miss Bateman.
I've recruited the help of some local labourers to help with the excavation.
Marvellous. When do we start?
Tomorrow morning, first thing.
Wonderful.
Can I count on your assistance?
Of course. I'll meet you here at the plough and furrow.
What else can you tell me about the previous excavation?
I think I covered it earlier, Miss Bateman. As you yourself said, it were a time of superstitious hysteria.
What was it like, living in that period of hysteria?
I kept to myself. It didn't really affect me. My hens stayed healthy and their eggs kept me well fed. If one can keep a level head in such situations, one can get by.
Indeed. Is there anything else I should be aware of before my own excavation? No other ghouls I should be worried about?
Ah, you know the answer to that. The corruption in that soil were all in the minds of men.
Thank you for your time.
Aye, Miss Bateman. We will speak more later.
I've too much to do today to waste time sleeping. Horsehair would make fine bowstring. She almost took my head off. I don't wish to interfere with her water. Here, girl. Eat this. Good girl. Hopefully that's gained some trust between us. I can't rip the hair from her tail with my bare hands.
Well, you were going to do something before.
I've managed to cut off a few lengthy strands.
Nice.
I must coat the hair with something waxy
Of course.
first, otherwise the string will have no
Of course,
friction.
of course. It's all good.
There we are. This should make sufficient bowstring now. I've done it. The bowstring seems to hold on sufficiently.
Good job. She's an archaeologist and she's able to fix musical instruments. She is a woman of many skills. Oh, hello, rabbit.
Look what I have for you.
It's time to do a jig, everyone. I hate it when pixels entrance me.
My head is spinning. What happened? Hello? Where did she go? The girl left her fiddle behind. I'll take it with me in case I see her again. I want to understand what just happened. It's getting dark and cold. Time to head back to the plough and furrow.
I'm always curious what this light in this building means. Like, is someone in there? Why can't I steal their sign?
Evening, Miss Bateman.
Good evening, Stanley.
Your lordship,
Stanley, my good man.
to what do we owe the pleasure of your visit, your lordship?
I've come to wish Miss Bateman good fortune for her grand excavation tomorrow. I'm really rather curious as to what she might turn up.
As am I, your lordship.
An exciting time for Bewley. Wouldn't you agree, Stanley?
Oh, yes, your lordship. Very, very exciting.
My dear, please, allow me the pleasure of buying you a drink. A welcome antidote to the wind's bite. Wouldn't you say, Stanley?
Yes, indeed, your lordship.
I mean, sure, why not?
Why not?
Splendid. You heard the fair lady.
I can only assume it would have happened either way. Seems to be how these conversations go.
There you are.
Thank you.
Everyone, raise your glasses to Miss Bateman. May she conquer Hobbs Barrow and find all that she desires. Hip hip!
Hooray!
You don't wish to join me in a beverage?
Oh, you go ahead, my dear. Alcohol does not sit well with my constitution.
Thank you, your lordship. I needed that.
I aim to provide you with whatever your heart desires. I've reminded my chaps they're to meet you at Hobbs Barrow in the morning.
Thank you again, Lord Panswick.
Till we meet again, faites des beaux rêves. Mr. Shoulder?
Your lordship?
Sometimes I wish I could speak French.
Hello again, Mr. Shoulder.
Miss Bateman?
Oh, I wanted to see if there was maybe some kind of option to talk about Lord Panswick.
Thank you for your time.
Aye, Miss Bateman. We will speak more later.
I must be up early to begin my excavations. Perhaps I should go to bed now.
Do it.
No, I must say I'm still rather awake. I don't feel like retiring to my room yet.
Okay.
Tower, seen her.
Arthur?
I've remembered something.
What is it, Arthur?
Not here. Meet me outside, in the alley.
Haven't we done this already?
He's stinking drunk, but let's hear what he has to say. What is it?
First of all, I must apologise to you. That night we met, when I vanished.
Yes?
Well, there were a man in the loo. A hooded man. He threatened me with a beating if I told you anything about what I saw.
Oh, Arthur, that's terrible. What did you see?
That's the thing. I hadn't the foggiest idea what he were on about. It was a drink, you see. I'm an embarrassment, Thomasina.
No, you're not, Arthur.
Here's what I need to tell you. I've remembered what he were on about.
Oh?
Aye. Standing in the woods today, I knew there was something. I waited. I concentrated. And it finally came back to me.
Please, you're keeping me in some serious suspense here.
All right, all right. It were a couple of days before I met you.
Hurry now, Leonard.
I'm not as quick as I used to be. This leg is getting worse by the day.
Yes, yes. I'm constantly made aware of your failing health. Do not fear. You said he has promised you the reward of your returned strength.
Aye, and it can't come soon enough.
Are you sure that it must be her blood?
Aye. She's family.
And she gets here in 2 days.
Aye.
We must bring her to the site as soon as she arrives.
No, no, no. Your lordship, with all due respect, we've been through this. We need to ease her into the idea. She will laugh in our faces if we just asked for it.
Who said we would ask?
He told me that she needs to give it willingly.
This little scheme of yours better work, Leonard.
It will, your lordship. We've got the perfect bait.
Wait. Who goes there? Did you hear something? Ah, a moonlight tryst. After something, are you, Mr. Tillett?
Your lordship, let me...
Save your words, you drunken wretch. Off you go, skedaddle. Don't make me ask twice. I do wish you wouldn't spend so much time with that fool. It's beneath a woman of your standard. It's sad, really. That dog urine they serve here has rather pickled the man's brain.
You're being most unfair to him. Mr. Tillett is a nice man.
Come now, come now. I shall bid thee adieu once more, for I do not wish for this to come between us. All the very best wishes for your excavation tomorrow, my dear.
Thanks.
That's an interesting turn of events. I definitely felt like Lord Panswick was someone not to be trusted, and I was wondering about Mr. Shoulder, how he would fit into all of this, and I guess that explains that. It was a very modern song. I'm pretty sure I heard more than one instrument in that as well. Back to creepily watching her sleep.
So, Thomasina, the journal proves I'm telling you the truth, does it not?
It does.
Good. Now listen. I can help him again. We can help him. Together.
How?
All those years ago, your father entered this barrow with the goal of binding me within it. All because the people of Bewley had gotten it into their heads that Sack's not what cause of their plight. I tell you, Thomasina, I were not. Your father botched his incantation, leaving me in this weakened state, stuck in this limbo. As for him, well, you know how he ended up.
This doesn't sound right. Incantations. My father is a man of...
You don't know your father, Thomasina. How old were you? A child of not even 5, 6 years? You need to enter this barrow and undo what your father did. The spell must be undone. Then not only will I regain my strength, but your father will too.
But how do I...
Blood. The truest symbol of life and death. It's the life which flows within you, but it's also death once it escapes.
I don't understand.
Worry not how you'll undo what's been done. When the time comes, you'll know exactly what to do. Time is short. Your father and I grow weaker by the hour. Go. Save your father.
The third day incantamentum.
I must undo what has been done. Father, I'm coming.
So my take on this is that we actually don't want to save the goblin because Lord Panswick and Mr. Shoulder have been referring to he without giving any kind of name or allusions as to who it is. But they did talk about how he needs her blood because they're family. So my best guess is the goblin is the he that they're talking about, and I am personally thinking that we don't want him to regain power.
Good morning. Stanley?
Ah, Miss Bateman. Mr. Shoulder left a note for you.
Thank you, Stanley.
Miss Bateman, meet me at my home as soon as you read this. There is no time to waste. Leonard. I think there's plenty of time to waste.
Oh, there were a key with it too.
Okay. Ooh, that's not what I wanted. Where's the inventory at? So that's our small key. So my best guess is with all of this, we need to strengthen the binding seal or whatever it is that her father did. So I might leave things here. And then possibly... Oh.
Miss Bateman, I beg you, in the name of God, leave this town.
Father Roach, what is the meaning of this?
There's nought for you here, lass. Clear off. I beg you, Miss Bateman.
Father Roche, Mr. Farnaby, here to wish Miss Bateman good luck for her excavation, gentlemen.
Am I heck? Mr. Kemp, you know...
An excavation strongly supported by Lord Panswick, no less.
I wish you well with your findings, Miss Bateman. May the Lord strengthen you and guard you from the evil one. Little children, guard yourselves from idols.
Good luck, Miss Bateman.
Thank you.
Alright, I feel like that's a good place to leave it, with everyone fully suspicious of me and wanting me to not do this, which I actually thoroughly agree with them. And I guess this means we're getting to the end, so we'll see how this game unfolds. Thank you all for watching, whoever has been. As always, I greatly appreciate it, and on that note, I'll see you on the flip side. Bye!